Hi guys, Tamar Blanker here. It's chucking it down with rain. Ain't had much to do today, so it gave me an excuse to sort out my man cave. I haven't really paid much attention to it over the last 4 to 6 weeks, obviously because of Christmas and New Year and trying to get out fishing as much as possible. So I'll give it a good sort out today, and I thought while I'm here I'll give you a little bit of a behind the scenes tour of where it happens. A few of you have mentioned in a couple of my videos where they can hardly hear me or I need to speak up a bit. I do apologise. Just I know when people are about or think that people are about, I tend to, you know, talk a little bit softer. Just through, I don't know, I'm new to all this, bit of embarrassment probably, but I'll try and refrain from doing that. So let's get on with it. Up here, got my waders up here, little rucksack if I'm going to a rough mark and don't want to take my fishing box. My IMAX bib and brace, bib and coat. I don't tend to wear the IMAX coat because I find it a bit too restrictive and a bit too clumpy, so I tend to wear this one, which gives just as warm basically. Boots, wellies, bait bucket. As I say, got a spare prawn trap up there. If I'm going to a mart and I know I can drop a prawn trap, I'll always take this one with me, because fresh prawn is an awesome bait in a Tamar. And then we've got my freezer cooler bag there, all fits in there lovely in the bucket. Tackle box. I have done a video on what I take in my tackle box when I go fishing. If you'd like to watch that, just go through my videos, it should be there. My reels are out because I went fishing last night, so they need a clean. Rig bodies I keep up here. Shock leaders. Tend to go for the Shorefix Zippy 80-pound shock leader. And that's all my rig bodies. Line. Oh shit. Tend to use the titanium 24-pound 0.4mm for my main line. I find it a good all-rounder personally. Some wire traces with crimps, and then some cheaper line which I used on some of the two of the older reels that I've had. Some trilene green 12-pound, which I used on the Dewars Regals 4000 BRs when I went floundering. And then some trace stuff, 50-pound amnesia, 25-pound, 12-pound, and some power gum. Down here, what have I got down here? Rig wallets. I always keep my rig wallets as packed out as possible. You know, last thing I want to do is be making rigs up on the beach. What's that? They're just some short 2-foot panels for rough ground marks with rotten bottoms on. Some wire traces with 2 4/0 cat hooks on. These are Husson. So yeah, I keep this pretty stocked up as much as possible. Trace wallets, you know, I've got some spare trace wallets at the back there. Plenty of leads, 5 ounce, 3 ounce, and some 2 ounce leads are used for flatties. Plain leads, I've got 4, 5 and 6 ounce planes in there. And I've got some 6 ounce grippers in here. I use them for, you know, clean ground. And if I'm using mixed to rough ground, then I'll use these DCA one because it's about half the price. And I don't mind losing them. Oh yeah, Some guy on one of my videos, I think it is the casting of the Mag 4 when I first got it, asked me where I got my thummy from, or thumb guards. I literally buy an inner tube from Halfords and make them myself. You know what I mean? One inner tube, you'll get 40 plus thummies out of that, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't go out and buy them anywhere special. It's just an inner tube cut up, and that's what I use for my thummies. Some vacuum pack rolls there, vac pack up there. So if I open this up, I'll try and keep this, some, you know, quite a bit of bait in here as I can, you know what I mean? Got some black lug there, some squid and some bluey, and then I need to make some more wraps up and vac pack them ready for when I go fishing again, so he's not messing about. Yeah, my vac pack there. This one here, whenever I'm finished, come home from fishing and all that, I always put my old traces in there and break them down, give them a wash, and then when I go to make new traces, I'll just, any components I need first, I'll use out of there. This here, I'll pick this nice little tray system up at Home Base. It was on sale for about 15 quid. Yeah, what do I keep in here? Let's start from the bottom. Just bits and pieces in there. You know, spare bits and elastic. I've got some Mighty Bright at the back there, and I use these little black, I cut them in half when I'm making rigs, roll them up, and you can twist these up to hold them together. And then I've got zip bags in there for traces as well. Lighter fluid, motor plier, spanner and a screwdriver, some red rocket fuel, grease, some pan oil. And in here I've got some weight lifts and some anti-crab floats or flounder floats, rig tubing and crimps and all that's in there. I bought a 200 of the 4.0 Chinooks there, Chinook style, and 200 of the Octopus 4.0s, and then I got 200 catfish hooks in there, 4.0s. Here I got my rubber shock beads, and I've got some orange and yellow pop-up beads, which some metal spinning blades at the back there I use for placing and floundering, and some just generic black, yellow, red beads there, and then some smaller ones there. Got some panel beads there, proper pulleys there, and then more panel beads. I don't know why I bought these. I don't use them that much. I prefer to use either the proper pulley or the Gemini giant ones. Some 1.0 and 2.0 swivels there. They're all power swivels in there, and then some more power swivels, smaller ones at the back there, and next size up there. What have I got here? I've got the 6.0 and 5.0 Chinooks there, 4.0s Chinooks there, some 3.0 Viking up tides. And I've got some 3.0 Viking panels, and then some 3.0 octopus hooks there. Some 5.0 and 4.0, just basically O'Shani hooks, meat hooks. These are Aberdeens. I think they're 3.0 Aberdeens, and there's just 3.0 Oceanic meters. 2.0 Aberdeens. Then in here, I know I've got size 2 and 1.0s at the back of Aberdeens. Top one, got some imp clips. And then I've got all the different types of clips there. You got the offset ones for the pulley dropper, which I don't really use. Lead clips, bait clips, all different types of clips there. Some rotten bottoms at the back there, and some mini quick release crimps there. So yeah, that's my little man cave. Rods are up there. Shelter and some old rods are up there. But yeah, this is where I like to spend a lot of my time, making up rigs, doing a couple of videos here and there. But yeah, like I say, if you want, you know, to know anything, what I do, you know, or how I do it, just ask. You know, it's a bit like a neighbour across the road there. You know, he's starting back up fishing. Didn't know how to tie a float rig. So, you know, I made him a little video, so he had something to refer back to, you know. So I say, I'm still learning myself. I'm just come back to fishing, you know what I mean, after a 5-6 year break. But yeah, anyway, don't know how long it will stay this tidy for, but I thought I'll share it whilst it was. Anyway, until next time guys, please like, share and subscribe, and tight lines.